Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday. It's 10:21, and as you can see, I'm around my big garden. And I've got Boris with me. Hi, Boris. Hi. Hi. No, he's not that bothered. Look at my peas. Oh, look at them. They're massive. Now, remember I planted some tomatoes and cucumbers down here, didn't I? Well, there's some tomatoes coming up. The white cucumbers, one is growing. Oh, is that another one? No, there's that one there growing. Some of them tomatoes could be from last year, so I don't know what they are, but these are all growing, look. These are Moneymaker. The cucumbers that were here, which are burpless, which were my own seed, haven't grown. This tomato here was Super Mama F1. He's trying to get his nose in. They haven't grown. These cucumbers here are Market More, and as you can see, I've got one there, a small one there, and this one here. So they're doing well. Excuse me, please, Boris. These tomatoes here are... Oh, these are the tiny ones, my own. And we've got 1, 2, 3 there. This cucumber here didn't grow, but these cucumbers are... Oh, come on. I can't see. Tomatoes. Did I say cucumber? They're Acorn. Can't bloody see it. Acorn. And they're growing nicely there and there. And I've put some outside as well. Now, remember I planted a lot of flower seeds here. I haven't got a clue what's flower and what's weed at the minute. But I got some super big peppers and only 2 grew. So I've planted one there and one there. I think they're cantaloupe melons, and I only got one, and that is growing there. It doesn't seem to be getting any bigger. So I am going to have to weed all this. I think that could be a plant. I know it looks like a carrot. I don't think it's a carrot, but both of them look like carrots, don't they? Right, moving round here. This was the Wongbok. It's growing, but it's also gone to seed, so that'll be coming out shortly. In here, I've got my jasmine. These are the 4 that survived, and they have got, like I said, they've 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, like this one is sprouting, but it didn't have any roots. And I'm wondering, oh, there's roots coming through, look. You can just see one, so I'm going to leave that there. These are sweet peas that have grown voluntarily. So I'm leaving them to grow in here. I did plant one outside and it died. It died. I have got a couple of the little gem lettuces that I left in here to grow. They're growing nice and big, so I can just pick leaves off of them. And as some of you know, I normally grow potatoes in here, and some of the volunteer potatoes are coming up, so I'm going to leave them so that they can grow, and if that melon there does grow, I shall grow it along here through the potatoes, and if I do get some melons here, then I will stop it from growing, so at least I can just have a couple of melons. So I might train it down here and then to come back round here, just like I said, to grow through the potatoes and maybe along here and maybe back there, depending on how it grows. So we'll have to see with that. Now, let's go outside. Oh, my plum tree, this one has grown. That there is all new growth, but I haven't got any flowers on them yet. So it had flowers when it came, but they all died off. So I'm not really expecting much. This one was the bare root, and it seems to have little buds on it, but it's not doing anything at the moment. Got all my bluebells down here. I keep calling them French, but I believe they're Spanish, and they are the ones that totally take over. I've got some nice weeds growing here too. Lovely. I've got to think of something to do here because I can't get in easily to weed. Here's my jasmine. Look, it's all come back nicely. We'll go from this side because the sun's shining on it there. So there's my jasmine. That's growing nicely. These are lovely. They smell gorgeous. And I don't mind them taking over this bed, but this is where I planted my kiwis. I believe the one I planted here is totally dead. This one did come up, and I can't find it at all now. It did come up and then the frost got to it. That's the end of it. But some flowers did come on it, so it's probably been taken over by these. And I think I should do really what Crystal did in the Bourne homestead. She bought them like at this time, maybe beginning of summertime, which gives them chance to get rooted and gives them chance to grow a bit. So I will be looking into getting some of them very shortly. I might get 2 again, even though they're self-fertile. This was my first gooseberry plant. And look, I have a gooseberry, a big one. Not big enough yet to eat, but yeah, so that's coming on. Let's go down here. I just put carpet on this. I threw a couple of broad beans in and they're growing. They're dwarf ones. So hopefully we might get something on them. If we don't, it doesn't matter because I don't like them. There's more gooseberry and raspberries. This is the summer fruiting one that I trailed along here. And it's flowered. So I'm hoping to get some summer raspberries off of that. All raspberries, they're dying off. But they still might come back. But if they don't, I put some in this bucket lock. And they're still growing, so I shall replace them with that. I'll get to that side in a minute. So I've got all my raspberries down here. More gooseberries. I started bringing little bits of that stone round and potting it down so it looks a lot nicer. I do remember I put the carpet down there and put stones down. So that looks a lot better. And here, do you remember I said that I dug a trench? These are courgettes. So I dug a trench and I've planted the 3 courgettes in there. This doesn't get a lot of sun here. So I'm hoping that I just get something off of them until I find something to plant in here, because it doesn't get a lot of sun. Right, my flowers, my bluebells and white bells have just gone absolutely nuts. They're growing out here. This bit here is nothing to do with me. So I do get fed up sometimes and weed it, but I wish they would come out and look after it a bit. Here, I forgot what I was going to plant in there now, but we'll see. These are my late stir-ons, onions that I put in. That needs a little bit of a weed. This is still an ongoing project because I need to find 2 more pieces of wood to put here. So they were the little buds off of the old broccoli that I put in, and I believe that is a mustard. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not going to taste it yet. Right, remember my potatoes that I put in here? They are growing really big. I've just topped it up again a bit with the rabbit hay, wee and poo. So that doesn't smell too good, but a bit strong. Here is where I planted my broccoli. It's difficult to see through that netting. And these 2 have now gone to seed. I've let them. And I'm going to, when the flowers die back a bit, even if I can't see the seed, I will pull them out and shake them, and all the baby broccoli can grow in here. Then I can move it around. In these 2 I've got turmeric growing, and I don't look like they're going to grow again, but we'll see. It was turmeric from last year. My potatoes, they got caught by the frost, so I put another topping over it and they've all come back, thankfully. Look at them tulips. Aren't they gorgeous? What a lovely colour. I wish I would have taken them home, actually, because I only see them when I come round here every other day. So, like I said, there's me raspberries if the other ones don't take. Look at my carrots. Look at my carrots. Again, crystal. Look. So hopefully I'm going to get some nice carrots out of them. I'm going to have to weed it. Yes, Boris, they're carrots. And we all know you like carrots. Don't we? Eh? Here I planted radishes, and really by the looks of them, we've got little radishes growing. I'll wait till they get a bit bigger. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? And my strawberries, look at the size of them. They're massive. And in here I planted spring onions, and down the side here I planted the little gem lettuces. They're coming up nicely. This was my passion fruit plant which broke, and I was kind of hoping that something might... Oh yeah, I've got a tiny little bud there where my finger is. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a tiny little bud. So hopefully that'll come back to life. I've got my 3 tomatoes that I chanced on planting. So I've got, is it Akron? That's what that one says, Moneymaker, and my cherry tomato. All my strawberries are coming on along here. Oh, no flowers on these yet. Again, I'll have to just go through and weed them. In here, look, I've got some baby tomatoes growing. So we don't know what kind they are. So I'm going to let them grow as well. Let's go along here. These strawberries are coming up lovely. Now here is my normal strawberry patch. And as you can see, we've got lots and lots of flowers on here. All in here. There. So we're going to get lots of strawberries from that. In here, this is my asparagus bed, which sometimes they grow and sometimes they don't. There's a little spindly one. I think these are just 2 years old at the minute. And again, I need to get in here and weed. This asparagus plant here is maybe 5 years old. And I pulled 2 off of here the other day and just ate them as a snack. Because again, I don't like asparagus when it's cooked. And back to my flower garden. So yes, that's it for the minute. I did see flowers growing on here last week. Oh, is that one there? I think that is one there. Yes, so I'm going to get down to the allotment shortly, and I might even do a little video down there, because I have, that was that sweet pea, look, that I planted, and it's dyed. So I shall wait till it gets a little bit warmer and put another one out. Yeah, so there we go. Haven't got a clue what Boris is up to. He's probably, he's having a drink. He's having a drink of water. You having a drink of water? Are you? Are you, drippy mouth? Oh dear. Oh, and up here, I was growing bamboo, but now I'm growing dandelions for Eli the rabbit. So yes, and there's my water. I just totally drench it every now and again. There we go. And that gives them a good water. They'll come up no problem now. You know what dandelions are like. I should have really pulled these off, because now they'll be spreading all over the place. So yes, that's about it for here. I think if I do get another 2 kiwis, I'm not going to be able to plant them there, because I like this. It looks like a sea of snow. This is the only snow I get. Right, let's just get down here without falling. I hate doing tours, but there's a tour of my big garden. And it's the last day of April. It's May Day tomorrow. Wow. So I shall see you all later. Have a good bank holiday weekend. Bye-bye.